You don't think we can get 2 of those in there? It's too long.
I don't know. We could jam them in there somehow. We can make them fit.
You can do it once. Drive the other one so fast that the other one, the nose goes under the diffuser and it scoops up and holds it there.
All jokes aside, we're looking for a trailer because we need to put these future cars gonna be so crazy that they will be absolutely illegal for the street. Now, speaking of borderline illegal, but not illegal, is our registered 550. We want to give you guys an update.
Mike's been busy working on some details like diffuser, finishing the exhaust, the trunk area.
We've done a lot of details.
Walk us through, take us in. This is crazy, dude. Look at that thing.
I mean, that just looks wild on that car, right?
I absolutely love this.
This looks like something off the back of the 599 FXX race car.
The way that this comes out on like the angle here.
You must be a Ferrari purist to build this.
Eh? Definitely. And the center exit exhaust now coming out like that. That looks really good.
It's like,
oh, solid. And like you did it, it's like fully finished with the mesh and everything. I like these. This is really cool. And this is all done in here too? Oh yeah.
So it's not powder coated yet, but we'll, get all those pieces powder coated black, and it's gonna look really good when it's all done.
Like all of your work is so clean. I was looking at these panels here, Damon. Like look at the joints and everything like that.
I mean, yeah. There's a reason why we're gonna tell everybody something, but not right now, but we'll tell them later.
That was sounded confusing, but trust me, you'll understand later.
Now
you gotta remember, we had this whole crazy wide body design for this car, but the commitment to get that done is like 120 grand. I took that money and Dave and I, we made the decision, like we're like, hey, if we're gonna do that kind of money on a custom one-off body kit, let's do the twin turbo F12 first. Yeah, it's not this car. We said this car had so much to go first, like what we're doing right now. The roll cage, the interior, all that kind of stuff, the suspension, all that. And then eventually we would do something further as far as the styling would go. And in the meantime, we could do a lot of like race car stuff, which is ta-da! Race car driver, race car builder, race car stuff.
I don't know what I do actually. I don't fit in that equation.
So yeah, like this is why this is stage 1. New fuel cell here in the back here we have. These are really cool. Like how this is all mounted, the suspension. And so you can tweak that and adjust everything from back here.
Yeah, exactly.
Four-way?
3-way. It's always a 3-way. Come on, 3-way adjustable. Like this stuff all looks super, super, super cool. Now we're talking about eventually doing some side skirts.
Yeah, I think we'll do some side skirts to kind of match that diffuser. So something that'll come out.
You got a new wheel on there.
Yeah, in the meantime, these are some of Mike's wheels. You put an adapter on there so we can go to the track and shred some tires.
Yeah, exactly. So we only have the one set of wheels for the Ferrari. It's an oddball bolt pattern. I think it's 5x108.
What?
Yeah.
Even a guy like me doesn't know much about cars. A Ferrari?
So we actually got a custom spacer made, and now we can bolt my BMW wheels onto it, so you have a few sets of wheels to use.
So we also have, let's just go into the interior here. I know you're currently having some fun lining this door up.
Shimming the door, yeah, because it's Ferrari, there's a ton of shims and a lot of slop to be able to adjust everything.
Yeah, tell the audience like how poorly built this car was. Bash the brand a little bit.
Yeah, let Ferrari know. We haven't got our cease and desist yet.
Okay, well, let's work on that then. It's built by a dude by hand, really. There aren't many machines that went into building this car. They press form some sheet metal and then somebody's welding it together. And all of these panels don't really fit, so everything has shim. And I actually worked
even the door?
Even the door.
Where it bolts on, there's a little shim in there?
Yeah, so, I think some were missing. We had to make some more, so I made a few more shims. And
that's to line the door up.
Yeah. So I went to Ferrari before for a 360 we were working on. And the front fenders were a little bit off. And I said, hey, I need the shims that go in here. I need like a 1/2 mil shim. And the guy's like, oh, they're handmade. We don't sell them. Okay, I'll just make them then.
I said that because I don't want to open the door. But if we look in here,
things you will see now that you didn't see before is like, for example, harnesses. So we actually have something that's going to strap us into this seat and hold us in here.
We have a steering wheel, not the Ferrari steering wheel. That is sick.
It's a personal wheel. It's a Nardi. Oh,
perfect.
Brand.
This is really nice. Feels good. We got a little bit of red sport stitching in here to go with, obviously, the handbrake. We got the dash back. Was the dash in here last time? No, the dash was in when we did the test drive.
Was the handbrake in last time you guys did that?
It was, but we weren't really using it because there wasn't a ton of space. This thing's pretty much good to go. We're going to have it ready tomorrow. Something we did to the hood that I thought was really cool was went ahead and we had Mike insert these like carbon louver hood vents. You have obviously the scoop here, but it just goes and makes it that much more aggressive. I think these are really cool looking. And then of course, my favorite, this massive front splitter that we're going to use for now that sticks out, makes this whole car look
way more aggressive. And it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not finished yet.
Yeah, we made it out of fiberglass, so it's not perfectly smooth. A thin layer of Bondo on there. Body shop will sand it down, paint it, and it's going to look perfect.
Yeah, it'll look good. I like that.
I thought that you made that. Like, that's from Mike's brain right there. That's part of his brain.
Mad respect, man. Like all the stuff that you've done with this car, it's come so far from being in complete shambles and pieces in our garage.
I was actually looking through pictures to find some parts, and I saw the pictures from when we first got the car in here, and looking at it today, and night and day difference is just crazy. And I really love the diffuser, the splitter, side skirts, the vents. It just adds so much to the car.
It really does. You, sir, are not someone I'd want to go
Against in any type of a puzzle game, because he had no instructions on how to put this car back together, and it wasn't taken apart, itemized really all that well. Coming, getting a few pieces at a time, and then having to kind of just figure it all out. Doing something as simple as like shimming the door to make the door line up again so you can close it properly. If he doesn't have the shims, he has to then make them.
This is going to be so sick when it's all done. Like, that's a serious front splitter. I don't know what else to say, except for I'm excited.
What's cool now is, hold on, speaking of how this car sounds, remember the movie Bad Boys 2?
Oh yeah.
When they rip it around, remember the noise that car made?
Yeah.
This car doesn't make that noise in real life.
No, it really doesn't.
But now it does actually, it sounds better. Now, have we heard this car with all the exhaust done?
I've heard it.
Can we turn this thing on?
Yeah.
I was just like,
Does it need a run too? It looks good. Does it need a run?
Confidence.
yeah, it does need to
All
run.
right, we got to pop the hood then. So
Pop the hood, boys.
What do you got on the hood?
I'm super excited for this. I can't stop looking at this because now it's starting to look like a real car again.
Pitch measure. How long is from here to like the steering wheel?
We should make some sort of like, instead of putting glass back in here, we should almost put like Lexan in here. If we could open this up and put luggage back here.
Dude, guess how long it is from the steering wheel to the front of this car?
8 feet.
7.5 feet.
Holy.
Watch the curb when you're parking.
We'll put some sensors in the front.
Yeah,
right in the front of the splitter.
So you said have a hatch basically over the glass was like a hatch.
I was saying, how cool would it be still on some level keep it like a GT car so we could take this.
Let's say on something as ridiculous as Gumball or some type of a local rally, and made it so that this was like a Lexan race window, but it had a hinge so you could open it up and then put luggage back here. 2 pieces of custom luggage. That's what Ferrari intended it for, but we make like race luggage. Make it look like 2 gas cans, but they're actually roller wheel bags, like luggage bags. I know.
I can't handle it. Look at him. He's like, Mike's like, stop talking.
no, I'll make whatever. Another problem is this Ferrari hood latch.
There we go. Wow. There we go. That's what's up. These look good. Like, these are cool. I'm impressed by these. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I mean, they're good, nice, like dry carbon, or not dry carbon, but carbon parts.
Did you just buy these?
Yeah.
eBay, bro.
eBay.
Actually?
Yeah, well, actually, I did buy them on eBay.
Told ya.
They're APR, but yeah.
APR, eBay. We could even have the front splitter wrapped in carbon.
We could, yeah, absolutely. Like
for the
once it
look.
gets smoothed out, we
Yeah.
can put a layer of carbon on it. You know, that's just a look thing. So
It is a look thing, and you know
Can you
what?
make a mold of these? Because these are gonna f thing up.
no,
I'm gonna what?
You're gonna f this thing up.
The odds are pretty good that I am gonna mess.
First star.
I am gonna. It's not gonna be good.
You know what we need? Remember those old curb feelers they put on like
Yes,
70s
yes.
cars? We need a couple of those. Like,
The feelers?
out, yeah.
Yeah, right on the corner. Hey, you know what? Every race car needs to have some anti-theft device,
yeah, right?
right? From 1999. Let's fire this thing up.
Officially, you guys now on YouTube for the first time can hear the straight pipe 550. And it's sounds so good. Wait till it's warmed up and we can rev it. That's no joke.
Sounds like a Ferrari now.
Yes, it does.
Whoa!
Sounds good.
Dude, hit it again. Come on. Hell yeah! Now you see why I was like in the beginning, I was like, this is why we need this car. And even the old videos that I showed Dave on YouTube don't do it justice.
Oh, it's amazing. It's so good.
It's crazy what that. It's like the little. Or sorry, the big engine that could.
Yeah, yeah. For a factory engine to sound like an F1 car is just crazy.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
The fact that this car, anything this car had going for it, it was removing the exhaust system and putting that on.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. When you get this car,
You guys heard that car. Whoever's editing this, Jamie Mark, play a quick clip of the car doing donuts at August. Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Nothing.
I hear spinning tires. And now, instead of hearing spinning tires, you're gonna hear the sweet sound of an Italian V12. I know you wanna get in there. Get in the race seat, give it a little juice.
I want to hear it. Let's see how you fit in here, Mr. Coulter. Get your legs under there. What do you think? You haven't been in here yet, really.
It feels good.
That's nuts.
Hey? Give it one more.
gotta make sure that you watch the video after this because we're gonna be going to Willow Springs. We rented the balcony. We're gonna have this. I'm gonna bring the SVJ. We're gonna go play and do some driving. See what we can do with this car because we wanna make some future videos, again, from the inspiration of obviously Hoonigan and what Ken has done. And I've always wanted to do like some form of a supercar Gymkhana and no one's done it yet. So I think we need to do it. And I'm not saying this is a car to do it in. I think I probably want an all-wheel drive car to do it. But in the meantime, let's just go slay some tires. Like if anything, we gotta go slay some tires in honor of Ken.
Dude, this thing is sick.
Tomorrow's gonna be wild.
Is that like race car stuff? Like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know much about cars, but I'm pretty sure that's an alternator in the back seat.
There's pretty much the entire engine in the back seat. So we're rebuilding the block.
I got you.
Yeah.
Mid-engine.
Bye.
Later, bro.
Later.
We'll see you tomorrow. Ready?
Ah! I want to take the wheels off. Ah! Nope. Yeah, so don't forget the breaker bar.
Claw.
The claw. That's literally what it is.
Sweet sound of that V12. Quite the collection of V12s. Your Aventador S, the SVJ, the twin turbo V12 F12, the straight piped 550 V12 Maranello. We need more. The V12 sound the best.
We need more V12s.
I don't understand why the V10, like the Huracan V10, doesn't sound like the Lexus LFA or the Carrera GT V10.
Yeah.
What, like, is it a firing order thing or is it headers or what is it? And could we make a Huracan sound like that? Talk to these guys about some of the other things that we've been thinking, like without giving too much away. Because we have some big things for 2023.
So I'll say this. In 2023, we are going to visit 14 countries. Of all those countries visiting, we've never been to any of them before on this channel. There's a hint for you guys. And it doesn't just mean Gumball. We are going to be building our own cars. Things we can't even talk about right now. Things that are so crazy we have to buy a trailer for and a truck. Okay, we're not going to get too specific on that one. We are going to be buying more cars, but not in the way we've done it in the past. Not the way where it's like wrapping wheels, which worked for a long time. We're going the extra mile to the point where when we buy a car and build a car, we'll never be able to sell it ever again. There are some YouTubers out there that take cars and they're really hard on them and they do like endurance testing or whatever you want to call it. DDE, especially Damon Fryer, has done that since day one. Go way back to WRC in the Gallardo. Go back to the snowplow Huracan video. Go back to jumping the Hummer. We've been pushing cars to the limits ever since day one. We just didn't label it that way. So we're gonna push cars a bit harder and do more crazy stuff, but really kind of take things to the next level. I'm being vague right now because I have to be, but this year will not look like last year and you're not gonna be disappointed. That I promise. I'll sign that and deliver that envelope straight to your door.
And an NDA.
Everyone's, you know what, tell you what.
Everybody.
We should create a website with an NDA. You sign it and you get a sneak peek what you want to see. Just if you haven't right now, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. Turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Damon's like, what are you really passionate? Like I know you like luxury cars and we're exotic car channel. I'm not gonna give you the answer right now, but I have an idea for something.
He actually does, you guys.
And I'm actually really excited about it.
He's not BSing you on
And this isn't like, you know, blah, 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 blah. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate all of these cars. But for some reason, part of me is an 85-year-old man and I like luxury cars. So what if there's a way I can combine the two? And I'll leave it at that.
He does have a way to combine essentially what I always like to do, but with what, based off of what he loves.
Yeah.
We'll leave you with that. If you can figure it out, great. If you can't, well, you'll find out in the next video.
By the way, as I'm talking to you, I'm navigating. Do you want me to point for him with the turn here? So I have my GPS go in right now.
Oh, that's where I'm going.
So there's a little bit of snippet for 2023.
All right, Dave, tell me when the traffic's going.
Go, 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 go. Go, go. Straighten out a bit. More. Straighten out completely. Straighten out. Stop. Break, break, break.
Straight or right or which way?
Oh my God, we shouldn't be doing this.
What's going on with the red carpet?
I brought it out for you guys.
Is there a VIP in there right now?
No, you guys are a VIP.
This is amazing.
Let me get the rose petals and doves ready for you.
Yes. Well, you wanted to scare me. You wanted to scare me, didn't you?
You scared
You wanted to
yourself.
scare me. Mate, you're a pussy.
I want to show you a proper watch dealer. Now you know how business is done here in the USA.
Listen,
number one,
listen.
they have inventory that's not consignment. They actually own their watches. They actually
is
own
that
their
the
watches.
thing? Oh, look at him. Look at him. He tried to scare me and I scared him.
You tried to scare him.
Honestly, happy jewelers, mate. What a bastard. Unbelievable shop. I am like, I'm actually stunned.
This isn't your vlog.
Shut up.
Okay?
Shut up, right? Can I just say something nice to you about
Less
this guy?
swearing.
Oh yeah, I need
You know how much swearing? By the way, we had to take that video down.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, my audience was too sensitive.
No.
Actually,
Your audience said,
Wait, are you serious?
Nick, I'm so happy to see Nico back. Nico is funny. Check the comments. Honestly, check the comments. He's talking shit. saying the
They were
truth.
upset that
You hit me.
No, that it, well, yeah, one. And number two, I think they thought that was your Mustang. So when I was like kicking the steering wheel, like
Yeah, I saw that coming. I saw that coming.
They don't realize
Guys,
it's a rental.
It wasn't my Mustang, and the rental company done me over. So he just done a favor for me, right?
good
The
to see
last time.
Back at Happy Jewelers. The #1 source for watches. Even Nico agrees.
What did you buy me in the store?
I got you a hoodie. Even if I didn't drink, I'd have a drink.
He didn't even have merch yesterday.
I didn't have merch.
That was pretty. He didn't even have merch for me. I needed a hoodie. You didn't have a hoodie.
Because everyone's got a birthday every.
I'm talking. Thank you. I want a proper train tomorrow.
We'll train tomorrow at Willow Springs.
100%.
Can you come with us to Willow Springs tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys, this is a big moment. Take out our very special 1999 Ferrari 550 Marinella.
They have to put that. They put that video down. They're not real YouTubers. They're fake YouTubers. They post a video and a chicken eyes. But no, honestly, I love the support. But genuinely, he's.
Always on for me.